Gentlemen, welcome back to, I'm feeling a little frisky today, I gotta warn you. Welcome back to the Tiege Hanley Starting a Business, Building a Brand vlog, this one, big number 78. So, I know in the last vlog I talked about this vlog being all about Q&As, and it is, but before we get there, we've got a question. We want to know if something that we've done, that we do, if it sucks. This is, as many of you know, a Tiege Hanley Kit. This one happens to be level 3. When you get it, inside, first thing is a little note from Rob Kelly, the chemist, and myself. On the back and the flip side is actually the instruction card that we give in each of the kits to basically explain in what order to use things and the size. We also have tried to illustrate the size of each application so that it lasts you the appropriate time. And our whole thing is that we've uncomplicated skincare. We've made it simple. Simplified skincare system for men. We want to know if this is really simple. What do you guys think? Down in the comments, let us know. We're actually looking for your feedback. What about this do you like? Is there something that we could change or modify to make it better? We are looking for you to help us help you look amazing forever. Before I get to the vlog, I need to just also tell you something. For those of you who are new to this vlog, just to let you know sort of what we're all about here. In case you didn't want to start at like vlog 1 and work your way up to 78 because each one is around 15-20 minutes and it would take you a long time, I get it. The whole reason we started this vlog is to sort of just tell you and help you understand what it takes to start a business and build a brand, and to let you experience things as we experience them. We've had a lot of meetings in the past few weeks with some agencies that are like, you're really divulging a lot of information on these vlogs. Are you sure you want to? And we're like, yeah, are we sure we want to? It's the reason why Tiege Hanley is what it is. It's because of you. And all these meetings that we're having, you know, the conversation is about where we want it to go in terms of Tiege Hanley and how we're going to get there. But the other piece of that is you, and not losing sight of the fact that you have been there from day one and are as much of a part of our story is Rob Kelly, the chemist, and myself. I mean, you are Tiege Hanley like we are Tiege Hanley. So just wanted to throw that out there and let you know that I was talking about why we do this. It's to help you if you're somebody who wants to start a business, possibly start a business, talk to you and tell you about some of the things that we face on a week-to-week basis. We are pretty much an open book at Tiege Hanley and are trying to really make the best company, the best products, the best system that we possibly can. We screw up things and you find out about our screw ups, but we also rely on you to help direct us as a business, as a company, because you are from day one. I mean, if you remember, we had you guys choose the packaging. You like this stuff, this action? This packaging, the matte black, sexy ass packaging with the low gloss, you picked this. We sent you a questionnaire. Also, we sent out samples to some of you guys to test the products. I mean, we are engaging you as much as we possibly can. And for that, we are eternally and forever grateful. But now I'd like to go over, the other reason why we do this is to help you. So if you've got any questions, I'm going to do a better job moving forward to address some of these questions that you have in each vlog. I might hit 1, maybe 2 in each vlog. So underneath the vlog, if you've got a question, if it's business related, Tiege Hanley related, let us know. If it's really Tiege Hanley related and has to do with your system, your subscription, or the products in general, you can always send us an email at info@tiege.com and someone will get back to you in a timely fashion. But now, I would like to address some questions from last vlog. Brian D asks, hi Aaron, I'm currently in the process of starting a social media internet marketing agency. You mentioned you have had several meetings with some of these agencies. What do you look for and ask when you meet with them? Thank you, Brian. Brian, this is a great question, and it actually brings up something that we just dealt with on Friday, last Friday. The one thing, in terms of questions, if you are an agency, if you are wanting to work with brands, you need to do some homework prior to the meeting. We had a meeting with a very highly respected agency that does videos, top funnel videos, last week. Kelly actually had the call. We get on the call and Kelly asks, so what do you know about our business and our brand? Zero. They knew absolutely nothing. They did nothing in terms of preparation to sort of make us feel like, okay, you get it. It was like they had absolutely no idea, no clue, it seemed like, what we did. They were just hopping on the call. Not only that, they were super arrogant about things. We were saying that we were, looking at some other agencies, and they're like, oh, well, we don't compete with other agencies. That's not our thing. I'm thinking to myself, what? What are you talking about? You need to prepare. You need to understand the business that you're talking to, that you're pitching, because we also are looking for help. I mean, we are a company that's coming to an agency to solve our problem and to help us sort of market and take our business to that next level. And so if we're coming to you and you're not some like $500 business and it's going to cost us much more than that, you better do some homework and make us feel like you're worth the money. This also dovetails very nicely into another point, similar but a little bit different. In the last vlog, I talked about how we're doing an explainer video for the website. We're going to get rid of my video. It's too long. It's me. We need something a bit better, faster moving, and for it to do a better job explaining why we are so incredible and what Tiege Hanley is all about. When we first started, remember, before we even started selling, I did that video thinking that these were the points, this is what we need to talk about, we need to explain each step, and we talk too much and it's just too long and it doesn't really have a good feel. I mean, it's okay, it's just not great. But we've been in business almost a year now. And so we have identified and have almost created a personality for our brand. And so we feel like the explainer video can be a much better representation of what we are all about and why you should try Tiege Hanley. And so it's not a whiteboard video, but we are going to use some type of animation as opposed to having a person. The reason is because if you have a person, say it's a white guy in the video, is a black guy, if he comes and sees the Tiege Hanley video, is like, oh, is this just for white guys? We want to make sure that it's very apparent and obvious that it's for multicultural individuals, people with all different skin tones and types. And so that's something that we can much more easily represent in a graphical representation or sort of like a sketch or a cartoon than if we just have a bunch of people. Actually, we could have just different colors. Anyway, it's going to be a graphical representation. But we're having this meeting, the first initial meeting with this company that's going to be doing this. And we start sort of brainstorming and telling this company sort of what we're all about, what our brand is all about. And I'm going super high level and giving a lot of detail and the passion, and I'm getting excited, and I'm talking about Tiege and our customers and talking about the community and all this stuff. And I get a message from Kelly saying, this is just an explainer video. This isn't our top funnel video, so they don't necessarily need all this detail. So after the call, I call Kelly and I said, hey, sorry for going into so much detail, but I really feel it's important for this company, regardless of what they're doing for us, to understand the passion and everything about Tiege Hanley. And so I was brain dumping. I was just going and going and going. And I probably went a little bit overboard and off track, but it is what it is. And Kelly said, yeah, but remember, it's only costing us like $5,000. It's not like one of these huge top funnel videos. And that sort of triggered something in my head. And I actually jumped on Kelly's shit a little bit. And I said, why, regardless of the price, if we're using them to do anything for Tiege Hanley, we need to expect and accept nothing less than the best. And it was something where Kelly goes, you're right. and so we sort of had a talk, and he explained his point, and he was right, I was right, but it was important that regardless of the price that you're paying for something, if a company is going to be doing work for you, they need to be top tier. It might not cost you top tier pricing, but that doesn't mean you should accept less in terms of quality, support, attentiveness. They should be rock stars, and you should accept nothing less. And the company that we interviewed for this top funnel video was super successful, super popular, had tons of amazing credentials, and they were the most unprofessional group of hacks I've ever been around or in contact with, and we won't use them. They lost our business because they were unprepared. So to answer your question in a roundabout way, be prepared. A lot of comments about the last vlog. In the last, just to catch you guys up to speed, we thought originally that we needed a sort of brand video, a top funnel video that was super funny like everybody else has done. Following on the heels of Dollar Shave Club, and everybody went super funny, super quirky. The problem is that now everybody kind of expects it, and none of them are really funny. And I referenced the Harry's Razors video talking about, we thought that was a very fun but still just honest feeling video, and it felt different than all these other quirky, like, hey, you know, funny stuff. And I said that was really the direction that we wanted to go. We felt like we needed to be more authentic, more honest, because that's what we are as a brand. And so why would we not tell our story? A lot of support in the comments about going that way. Mike Blevin says, glad you're going this direction. I use Tiege Hanley, love it, but it's not a goofy, silly product, so the commercial shouldn't be silly. I bought Tiege Hanley because you convinced me it would be a good product with easy instructions. And that's it. We need to go and talk about why we are, who we are, what we do, and not try and be something that we're not. We're quirky. We're 3-4 guys that started a skincare company that really, other than the chemist, had no business being in skincare, but we knew that it was broken. We knew that the skincare industry was not serving men the way that men needed to be served. Skincare as a whole, the industry, treats guys like women. Tons of products, lots of I'm going over the whole pitch, but we did things differently. And so we need to really double down on our authenticity, the fact that it's a community. It's the community that built this company that is not like all the rest. And so thank you for all the amazing support in letting us know that we are not crazy, that actually is a better direction. Here's a comment from Jose Alvarez, and sorry, this is going to be the last one. Men who are not, this is a comment on the video. He said, men who are not currently using a moisturizer are not going to start spending $25 to $45 a month on skincare. Actually, you're wrong, because our demographic and statistics say that you're wrong. He goes on to say, also don't believe that men don't buy skincare products because it's complicated. Aaron, your customers are men in their 30s and 40s who are currently buying Jack Black, Lab Series, etc. Why should they buy your products instead of theirs? That's what you need to answer. Take care. Good luck. And this is a great question, or a great statement. And this was on the back of last vlog where we were asking about who our customers are. We think that is a potential market. We think those customers that are using skincare products are our potential customers. And that is a very real direction that we are totally aware that that's who we need to focus on. But a larger percentage are actually the other guys, the guys that aren't using anything. We have found out through what we're doing that the majority of our customers are guys that have never used anything. And at $25 for a basic kit, that's actually pretty reasonable. It's very reasonable. First off, the quality of our products compared to Jack Black, Lab Series, any of these other skincare systems that are designed, or skincare products that are for men, our products crush them in terms of quality. Price also, we are crazy affordable compared to these other products. The other thing is, it's not necessarily a month. It is designed to be a 30-day system, but depending on you, your skin type, the way that you consume the products, use them, you might be 35 days, 40 days, 45 days in between systems. That's the beautiful thing about Tiege Hanley. Our website and our dashboard allows for it to be 100% customizable. So all you got to do, go in and change your system. So the $25 for the level 1, $35 for 2, $45 for 3. it is incredibly reasonable for the level of products, the quantity of products, and the quality of products. And what we have found is that millennials absolutely are our customers. They're the guys that are buying in because they understand, and they're watching me on YouTube. They're watching Jose and other guys that are talking about Tiege Hanley, and they're being educated for the first time on the importance of taking care of your skin. And so this is a huge audience, much larger than the guys that are currently using products. And so we're going to be going after our current, customer base of guys that have no idea that they should be using skincare, educating them. But we're also going to try and go after the guys and convert consumers. We've got a better story than any of those other companies. We've got better products than any of those other companies. And if you're using something, it's not very difficult to have them switch because, most guys aren't in love with their products that they're using. If they're using a Jack Black moisturizer and I say, try Tiege Hanley, and they're like, hey, this is incredible, it's actually better, and I see better results, it's pretty much an easy sell. The trick is getting in front of them and giving them a compelling reason to try ours. And so that's what we're currently trying to figure out, and that's what the whole exercise in us figuring out what our messaging is and having these meetings with these agencies to try and develop a good video and a sales funnel or a top funnel video that will actually attract both the millennials, the new guys that are not currently using anything, and guys that are using something that could potentially switch to ours. But we do not want to go away and alienate our current base by just going after guys that are using Jack Black, Kiehl's, and all these other products. And so thank you so much. That was a very, very fantastic comment, and we appreciate the feedback. Gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up there. Lots to do. But thank you so much. This was fun. Did you have fun? Let us know about feedback, guys. The card. This one. If you got one, which a lot of you did, down in the comments, let me know or let us know what we could do differently to make this even more simple and understandable. And if you think we nailed it, let us know that as well. But we just appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for trying our amazing skincare products, Tiege Hanley. We love you, and we will see you next week. If you got a comment or question about business, down in the comments, let us know, and we will get to a few next week.